Alright, so we're back again for a second Blue-Red Rhinos League. I'm not going to change anything this time. I'm just hoping to have a little bit better audio this go around. Yeah, so let's just jump right in. I kind of described the deck a little bit last time. Quick recap: 17 lands, a lot of cantrips. 4 Force Negation is notable. Sphinx of Foresight, helping our find our combo. Speaking of which is Electro Dominance plus any of these 0-drop suspend cards. Footfalls making 2 4/4s with Trample. Visions, drawing 3 cards. Cantrips define the combos and removal the combo with that. As Foretold is another way to cast these for free, as well as just being a very good value engine. It ticks up, and if you don't have one of these in hand, you can still just use it to get ahead on mana, which isn't really relevant. By the time you have an As Foretold out, you probably have all the mana in the world you need to cast your spells, but it can be relevant. Like I cast a Leyline of the Void with an As Foretold on 4. Yeah. Sideboard, Rejection, Spell appears for Leyline of Void because Hogak's not banned for another few days. Alpine Moontron, Braids, and just versatile. Anger the Gods, Go Wide, Graveyard. Kari Zev, probably the most notable card here, mainly for Hogak. Also provides another way to cast our spells for free. But yeah, hijacking a Hogak and attacking for 8 with Trample is insane, and also removing a blocker when we have our 4/4s out. Pillage, versatile card, destroys artifacts, good against Tron. Dragon's Claw, pretty self-explanatory. Burn and Mono Red Phoenix are literally everywhere. So yeah, let's just get right back into it. Alright. I'm hoping the audio is a lot more clear this time. I'm not doing any music this go around. See if it sounds better on my end, at the very least. And if anybody wants to let me know how they feel about it, if they prefer the music or don't prefer the music. I mean, I think the last video got like 23 copyright claims because of the music, but it's okay. I'm not monetizing this, obviously, so not a big deal. Doesn't bother me any which way. Alright, so we're on the draw, which does suck. We have the combo. We are missing a land, the second red source for it. But with the Sphinx of Foresight in our hand, letting us scry 3 on the draw, any red land or Spirit Guide lets us get it, which fall off with negation backup. So we're gonna keep it. Opponents on a mole is 6 already. Could keep going lower. A 6, they could be anything. 5 makes me always lean towards thinking that it's Tron. Doesn't necessarily, of course, mean it's Tron or Dredge, but now Dredge is basically dead because of Hogak. But anytime I see my opponent's mulligan, I always get that kind of feeling. But mulligan to 5 on game 1. Of course, it could be any deck, still being unlucky, but Tron's always my first thought. Hopefully it's a Neo brand, though. That matchup has been insane. Polluted Delta, so I'm leaning towards Hogak then in that case. Remember, this triggers on our first upkeep. Blood Crypt, most likely Hogak. Here's what is the Citrus Looting. Almost definitely Hogak. Man, with the Polluted Delta, Blood Crypt. Okay, I mean, you don't like to see it. I should have Force Negation that. That was a punt on my part. I completely forgot that was a card in my hand and that I could use that. So that was definitely a punt. But I doubt we'll get another good target for it. That probably there's a good chance that costs us this game, to be completely honest. So I really feel bad about that. So another Footfalls is awesome. Serum Visions is cool. But Simian Spirit Guide is what we need to get the combo off turn 1. Man, it becomes an expensive combo at that point, but I think I'm gonna bottom I think it's bottom Footfalls, top Spirit Guide, and maybe put Serum Visions underneath this. This is a tough one. I think this goes on. I mean, I think it has to go on the bottom just because the way our hand is configured. I kind of want to keep this Serum Visions. Definitely want to draw this Spirit Guide. I think I screwed that up. I think I'm supposed to draw my Serum Visions there, and then cast it, and then draw my Simian Spirit Guide. That was definitely a punt as well. So we're starting off terribly here, but it's alright. They only have 4 cards in hand, so I'm sure that only means that they'll put like 14 power and play turn 2. Nice and reasonable. Yep. Supplier. They always have a Hogak. Ugh. bombs. Yep. Not much we can do about this. We're going to shoot the Gravecrawler with the Electro Dominance. For sure. Probably take the 4 off the Vengevine. Unless they force they cast Hogak, in which case we're probably just screwed. Opponent's thinking cast Hogak. I feel like we just concede. At this point, it's really not. This was just a terribly played game on my part. I might just concede to conceal what I'm playing. I don't think casting a Footfalls here lets us come back and win this game. Yeah. So he only put into play a ton of power. So that was definitely terribly played on my part. So my apologies. Trim, cut, cut, and cut a bolt. So yeah, maybe I'll take a second bolt out and leave a force of negation in. Maybe 2 force of negation over 2 bolts like that. I'm just trying to figure out I don't think lightning bolt's really good against them. Would you like to play first? Yes. This hand does nothing. No lands. This hand has double ley line. I'm tempted to keep it and just hope he doesn't have Force of Vigor. It's terrible, but oh well. If he's got Force of Vigor, we probably just snap lose. But it's a double ley line hand at the very least, and yeah, I kind of really want a triple ley line against this. I mean, we could still easily die to creature beatdown. Ugh, he's giving a 7. Oh, sorry. No, not that one. We're on a bottom Scalding turn. Done. 1, 2, and if our opponent has Force of Vigor, this is just where they humiliate us. Force of Vigor, it's probably just a concession, honestly. Like, I don't know how we come back from that. Dope. I might just not this one. I don't think this one's getting uploaded. This is just pitifully bad to start. Cool. I called the Force of Vigor, costing us the match, though. So, yay for that. Let's see if this is a supplier. I'm just gonna concede. We're not winning. Let's go to this next game. And if I lose this, I'm just gonna drop the league and restart this recording because I punted that first game like a motherfucker. If I counter that Faithless Looting, there's quite a reasonable chance that we win. Like with the Faithless Looting, he goes like, can do some stupid stuff, but that could have easily have changed the whole dynamic of that game. Of course, it could still have done stupid stuff on turn 2 supplier and blah 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 and Vengevine Hogak, but like, you just gotta hope. You just gotta hope that they can't. So, yay Hogak. At the very least, this will give me a good chance to review the audio if I don't upload this, which I don't think is going to happen. Let's see here. Not tech. Nate tech. Not tesh. Ooh, this hand is not doing anything. This makes me always think that they're Jund players who want to get their rocks off thinking that they're Reduke. Keep, I guess. Bottom that. Reveal Sphinx of Foresight. Let's do it. If Sphinx finds this Electro Dominance, we are golden. Oh, sorry, if it finds this Crashing Footfalls, we are golden for turn 1. Okay, Windswept Teeth. been a while since I've seen a fair color combination. Whew, okay. Oh, this is tough. I want all of these cards, but I'm gonna bottom the As Foretold, top a Bolt, top the Footfall, draw the Footfall, play this, and pass the turn of Rooney. Yeah, I mean, we got Force Up, we got turn 2 Crashing Footfall, so that's cool. That is cool. I mean, who knows? Maybe we can salvage this league and go 4-1. Oh no. I don't want to see blue. Bam, fetching Prairie Stream and a Coiling Oracle. Okay. With Path to freaking Exile. Yeah, I mean, Mama didn't come here to. I didn't come here to not make 8 power on turn 1. Or on turn 2. Still kind of my turn 1. Just haven't gotten my turn 2 yet, but okay. Draw the Bolt that we knew about. Go to combat. Smack him for 8. Blue sleight of hand looking for a land. Oh, we do not hit. I'm gonna take Arcanist, I think, over Spirit Guide. Because I assume there's a good chance that one of our Rhinos are getting paths and they'll go with the land regardless. So, and Arcanist is just a nice value engine. Could be playing Scoos in this deck. I'm not really sure what we're up against. I'm assuming it's some kind of Bant mid-range Value Town deck. Looks very homebrew-y, snow-covered forest, so probably Ice Fang Coatl is definitely a real concern. This deck's totally playing him. He's totally playing Coatl. He's playing Coiling Oracle. I'm not sure what else he would be playing. Could be like a little Fairies in here. Like, there's a lot of random stuff we could see coming. He's gonna upkeep Path to Exile a Rhino, which makes sense. It's unfortunate, but it does make sense. I wish he did it on his turn so we could force. Well, I don't even think I'd force it, to be honest. This game's gonna go on for a while, and I want the land, so. Goes to 7. Let's cast Serum Visions. We drew a land with a Dreadhorde Arcanist on top. So we go land. And then next turn we go, yeah. Let's just bottom the Canal, top the Arcanist, play a Scalding Tarn, and pass. It's unfortunate. We might have to fetch away our Arcanist that's on top there, depending. If I need to cast a Lightning Bolt for whatever reason. But Coiling Oracle reveals Soul. Oh, it's the Bant Soul Hoarder deck. Okay, so it's basically just flickering shenanigans. Coiler obviously has a very nice ETB effect, so he's looking to abuse that. We draw a Dreadhorde Arcanist. Let's just swing Daddy in for 4. Maybe on second thought I should have the Spiral of Canada hard cast the Sphinx of Foresight, but I don't think we're casting it. We're really looking to hold it for, he's looking to block, so he's still taking 3. Makes sense, doesn't want to go to Bolt range. Makes total sense. Oh, we'll cast a Dreadhorde Arcanist and pass. So if he draws a Path to Exile for our Rhino, he's still going to make 2 more Rhinos, so we should just have this one locked up here. If he hits a land and then does something cool, but yeah, Ice Fang Coatl certainly does not get him out of this. Especially since we can just go Bolt, flash it back with Arcanist, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the line. Yeah, 100% the line. So, Steam Vents, yes. I mean, the bolt by itself puts him dead to trample damage with our Rhino. There we go. Cool. So Bant Soul Herder. I like Anger for sure. I like a Braid. That's probably just it. Coming out, I like all my removal for Soul Herder. That's why I'm bringing a Braid in as well. Cut the Sphinx. I'm going to cut a Force of Negation. And I'm going to cut a Sleight of Hand. I want to leave a couple Force Negations in because they have some of these versions have played Coco and things like that, like just important to hit spells. Also, who knows what kind of hate he might have, like Engineered Explosives or something like that for our Footfalls. Just random stuff that could be in his deck. So who knows? Force Negation, if you're playing against these roguish decks, like this is a new deck, a lot of different variants of it are still being created. A lot of options are out there. So in a case like that, where it's not like I'm playing against some, like, is it Phoenix, where like I could probably tell you 73 to 75 cards in his deck, just a couple of sideboard considerations basically, and maybe you want like very very slight differences, like Bant Soul Hoarder. Other than playing Soul Hoarder, I could play a lot of stuff. Okay, so this hand is serviceable. We have turn 1 cantrip, we got an Anger of the Gods, we got the Ask for Toll, we got a Force backup, we got lands. It has not the best hand in the world, but like it's pretty fucking good. So no Birds of Paradise or anything like that. That's nice. So it's not turboing me. Spire Bluff, Blue Serum. That's a fabulous draw. We got an As Foretold. I already got one in hand. So I'm gonna bottom it. And Electrodominance I'm gonna top. It's removal. It's also an alternate wave. In case I deal with my As Foretold. It can ping. It can, at worst case, turn 3, I ping a next one. Also lets me get an Ancestral Vision off next turn. So there's that. Those let me visions next turn if I don't want to use the ping for 1 ability on it. Which, again, very likely that we do. No Oracle. He probably has a Quaddle. He's got a Flash in. I'm going to play the Islet. I'm just going to pass. I definitely think we're going to Electrodominance this Ancestral Vision to see if we can hit. I didn't want to shock because I want to make it look. Yeah, Quaddle's fine. Draws his card. Because I want to have Force Negation up in case he has a counterspell. Like a Force Negation of his own could be a consideration. Deck plays an obscene amount of blue cards actually, so definitely want to fire the combo off on his turn. Yeah. But overall, we're not in any rush. Like, Anger of the Gods still in our hand to clean it up. Like, if he goes Soul Herder right here, then we just go untap Anger. Like, depends, of course, on what he plays. So let's see here. Is he gonna get stuck on 2 lands again? Let's find out. Nope. Okay. Attacks me for 1. End step. Whatever, let's target. Cancel. Let's just target him. Red. Done. Astral Vision, target me. So he did have Force Negation. This is why we did it here. I'm gonna cast Force Negation on his Force Negation next time. Serum Visions. He can't force back because it's his turn. Okay. Nothing great, but like all serviceable cards. Island, blue, blah blah. Threshold. If he's got a second Force Negation, puts him down to 3 cards in hand. Wouldn't be surprising. Okay. He had to have it though. we're still up some cards, so feeling fine. Feeling fine. Prismatic Vista, Soul Herder. So whenever a creature is exiled from a battlefield, at the beginning of your end step, you may exile and then return it. So he's gonna flicker his Icefang Quaddle, which is pretty cool. And then Soul Herder will get a counter. So like as you can see, it's just a really, really nice value engine. Yeah, but this is why God gave us Anger of the Gods. I'm gonna shock. First, I'm gonna be casting a cantrip regardless, or a lightning bolt on Soul Herder if this gets countered. So I'd rather just have that extra mana available. Cool. I didn't realize that triggers from the Anger of the Gods, even though it's no longer around. And now let's Serum Visions. We drew Echoing Truth. We have an Electro Dominance on top. I'm gonna bottom at top. I want to keep that Electro Dominance around. Electro Dominance is a nice draw. You can kill something. Also, we have a sleight of hand to try to find some more of the combo. It's Snow-Covered Plains. Yep. I mean, Anger of the Gods wasn't great there. Like, Icefang Quaddle drew him 2 cards. Teferi Time Raveler is obnoxious. Actually stops a lot of what our deck is doing. But he down-ticked it to draw a card, so seems like a him problem. Let's slide a him. Take Lightning Bolt. Play an Islet. Crack an Islet. And just bolt. And just pass. Nothing great there. Really would like to find a Footfall so I know Dominance ping that. Wall Blossoms, whatever. It's a good card. As you can see, like, I just want a critical mass of cards that have ETB effects. So Coiling Oracle, Icefang Quaddle, Wall of Blossoms, all just draw cards, create advantage with, because the way this deck wins, it goes Soul Herders and it gets a crazy board going and draws a lot of cards, goes through their deck. This feels like another Teferi. Yeah. I actually rather it be Soul Herder so I can just cleanly bolt it and move on with my life. Oh, okay. So he's probably holding up a hard cast Force Negation then. Is a thing. Let's sack Islet and draw. We drew another Lightning Bolt. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Let's Flutterstrand. Coiling Oracle. Which hits Breeding Pool. We're 21 cards in our deck, and I've not seen I've only seen one of our 0 drops. Let's go and get a Steam Vents. I'd like pay no. Untap. I'm just gonna play it and pass. The mana is relevant with Dominance, so okay. And he gets in for 1. I'm not gonna worry about bolting that for a while. This deck doesn't really have a way to burn me out, so I don't think it's gonna play anything like crazy like a Walking Ballista. Soul Herder. Ah, shucks. I meant to stop this on my opponent's turn. That sucks. So he's gonna get the Soul Herder trigger. I'm gonna bolt the Soul Herder. Force Negation, cool card, bro. Lightning Bolt. Yep. Yeah, he shouldn't be getting that triggered ability. I thought I had a stop there, so yeah, I'm a Path to Exile, so that sucks. But go to my turn. Just another dead draw, so that's cool. Very cool. still have 2 more steam vents on our deck to fetch out. I'm assuming he's getting some kind of random shock land here tapped. Probably Hallowed Fountain. Canopy Vista. I just can't get behind. I can understand like playing one Prairie Stream and blue-white control, but going up to, all the way up to Canopy Vista is kind of fucking ridiculous. That's a lot of tap lands. Let's play Arkham's Astrolabe and Cantrip, you know? Like a real man. Steam Vents. No. Untap. Okay, I mean, I'll cast it, but tick up. He's already seen, what, 3 Force Negations? Oof. That card fucks. This isn't ideal, but this lets him draw 2 cards. I'm just gonna Electro Dominance this for 1 in response. It's not ideal, but I don't want him to get a Coiling Oracle trigger into rebound Coiling Oracle trigger, like, or Wall Flickers, Wall Blossoms, and draw. That's just too much value. Soul Herder, that does suck. He's gonna get the Flickers, Wall Blossoms. We can Dominance it, of course, but like, feels bad that we can't kill it. Yep. Gets a trigger, draws a card. Like, you can see how this deck keeps up on card advantage. It's really grindy. Really unique deck though. I do like it. I might play it in the future. There we go. I finally found a card that does something. But if he has the last Force of Negation, he's got the last Force of Negation. He's got a lot of things that could punish us here, but so Electro Dominance this Soul Herder. Let's see what he's got. I know one of his cards is Path to Exile, so there's that. Then I'm going to cast Crashing Footfalls. And I'm going to pass. I really like to find like Ancestral Visions to start really going through my deck. I assume he's going to just pass one of my Rhinos right now and get it over with. It's whatever. It's one of those things you have to fight through. We've seen, what, 1 Force Negation. That's it. Okay. Not ideal, that card, but like, seeing Little Teferi Timer now, that makes me want to play bring my last copy in if we go to a game 3 situation. There's the path. That's fine. Get my Mountain. Doesn't really make a difference which color we get at this point. It's not like he's going to Blood Moon me, so. It would be kind of hilarious if he played a choke, but we still have 3 lands if he chokes me. It would be hilarious, though. Plays another land, so he's flooding pretty hard over there himself. As for Toll goes to 2. So it's attack for 4. He goes to 11. Let's just try to keep this pressure on and cast a Spirit Guide, I guess. Pretty bad draw overall. Would really like to see an Ancestral Visions or another Footfall. But that's just the breaks. Carax's Vista. Probably getting an island. But who knows? Another forest, another island. I don't know how many basics this deck plays, but he's playing like 7. So there's that. Yeah, like at this point, yeah, I'm really surprised this deck doesn't play Arkham's Astrolabe. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. If I Echoing Truth his Coiling Oracle to his hand, he just recasts it. So it's the same thing. Gets Knight of Autumn. That sucks. If he goes the Knight of Autumn, my Ask for Toll, I'm going to bounce it back in my hand with Echoing Truth. If he gains the life, it's whatever. If he makes it counters, it's annoying because he can kill my Rhino. Or he just casts Time Warp. Forgot that Deck plays Time Warp. Which, I'll be honest, I think it's just bad. I don't like the Time Warp package. Like, it just feels like it's a win more. I don't know. Yep. So the only card in hand right now is Knight of Autumn. 2 Knight of Autumns. So that's cool. Knight of Autumn resolves. Let's see how he assigns it. If he has an Ice Fang, cool. Yeah, so cast with As Foretold. Bounce my own As Foretold with it. Yep. Just keeps all of my things as live draws. We've already seen multiple. We've seen what, 3 dominances in this game. Yeah, so we have a couple other As Fortolds in our deck, so keeping that around, very relevant. Of course, now our opponent's building a pretty nice board of his own, so can't really attack very well anymore. So that's cool. Do we remember what that last card is? That last card, I believe, is a mystery. I'm just gonna attack with my Rhino. I'm just curious to see what kind of blocks he makes. If he just wants to trade away with it, he does, which does put him to 9. So we'll cast As Foretold, and then we'll cast a Footfall, and make some 4/4s. So that was a good draw. Definitely makes me happy that I bounced my As Foretold. So the last card is a Path to Exile. Does he have an Ephemerate in Exile right now? I don't think so. I think it's already been used, but yes, I will use Path's ability. Pull that basic out of my deck. I mean, we still have a 4/4 trample. It's a little bit better than a 2/1/1/1 and a 0/4. But he's got a lot of live top decks here. Yeah, so let's just see what he does. Combat, passing, end step, untap, As Foretold. I like to draw like a cantrip. Start churning through my deck, or a trash draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're getting close to burning him out. With the last Lecture Dominance. So I'm gonna play this Spiral of Canal, I believe. I think it's correct. Block. Personally, I would block like this. I don't know if you want to go to 5. I'd probably, maybe it's just correct. Well, okay. I'm just gonna play that to give me some burn fodder for a dominance, but doesn't really matter too much at 5 because we can still go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have lethal. Okay, he plays an island. That's good news for us. He's not attacking. We go As Foretold at 2. Can we draw burn spells? And there's the last Electro Dominance. Let's attack with everything. He's seen almost all of. He's seen 1, 2, 3 force negations. I don't know what the odds of him having it are. Stop on my opponent's upkeep, I think, for this dominance. Gives us the best shot of it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to pay for Spell Pierce, if that's an option. So just play around as much stuff as I can. Dope. Alright, I mean, so we beat Bant Solar Herder. Playing against bad Sun Martian. Hand has turn 1 As Foretold, which is cool. Very cool. Um, Nothing to do with it though. Still gonna keep it. Got a cantrip. Opponent. Let's see. Bloodstainmire. So Hogak or Jund most likely, or Burn. Okay. Where's this Goblin Guide? Let's see. Show me a crashing footfall, sir. Shows me an as foretold. Not what I'm looking for. That is not what the doctor ordered. I'm still just tempted to slam jam a turn 1 as foretold. So I'm going to. They can't really do much about it, so I could go like a turn 1 Dreaded Arcanist as well, but just get my as foretold value going. And then next turn I can cantrip and try to hit a footfall. So spear. Ugh. I mean, we might still just lose because burn, burns me out. But fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Attack for 4. Reveal Sculling Tarn. So at least you got that draw for our library. So force negations are good. Okay. I mean, really can't ask for more than that. Dreaded Arcanist. And Crashing Footfall. Okay. I mean, we still put a lot of power on the play on turn 2. Of course, we're still at risk of being burned out. Getting this sleight of hand. I mean, a lot can go wrong here. Goes to combat. It's no attacks. That's good. As foretold to 2. Pre-combat, I'm gonna cast Sleight of Hand. I'll take Ancestral Vision, which I'm gonna cast that now. Target me. Force and Negation, dope. Go to combat. Attack with everything. Dreaded Arcanist. I'm going to target my footfall. Cast it. Doesn't even care to block my Dreaded Arcanist. Okay. There's the Boros Charm. There's a Lightning Bolt. So, 2 burn spells should finish me off. But after... Oh no, if he does it on his turn. Cast, target, exile. Got a Loud Spike or a Bolt. Dope. Alright, so we beat Burn. Game 1. Bring a Dragon's Claw spell here. Like I said, Force Negation is just so good in this matchup because it's super close. I find when you're racing with your Rhinos, and Footfalls just makes up that difference so well. So I like all my burn spells, or my kill spells and burn spells. I love these. Echoing Truth, not so hot. Cut a Sphinx, and that's tough. I'm just gonna cut Sleight of Hand and run it back like that. So obviously Dragon's Claw comes in, Spell Pierce is nice. Okay, so we got Footfalls, we got Dragon's Claw, we got 1 Lamp, that's painless. Yeah, this seems like a keep to me, dog. We got a removal spell. Like, this is just a pretty solid hand. All we're missing is a way to cast the Footfall, but we have it, so we have more ways to cast it than Footfall. So opponent mulls the 6, skips a draw step, Sunbait Canyon into Swiss Spear. So I can turn one Dragon's Claw, but better. I'm probably just gonna Flame Slam. We'll see. Just more like okay. So we hit the Electro Dominance. So I'm just gonna hold up Electro Dominance for my Footfalls. To be honest, that just seems like a pretty cool line to me. So yeah, just pass. God, you gotta love it. Cast suspends a Rift Bolt, goes to combat, attacks. The 4 blocks, red, dominance, you, boom, boom, boom. Oh no, I'm not doing any damage with it. I'll cast Crushing Footfall, make 2 4/4s, go to blocks, be like snappity, and let's see what happens. Go to our turn. Draw another Electro Dominance. Go to combat. Slam Jam for 8. Cast Sleight of Hand. Get Spire Bluff Canal. Play Spire Bluff Canal and pass. Yeah. I'll take 3 off a Rift Bolt. I don't have a choice. There's a chance that he Rift Bolts one of my Rhinos. Anyways. Nope. Okay. So maybe he's just accepting he's going to lose the Rhino race then? Okay, cool. Too easy, quick 2-0 against Burn. Burn's really popular online, which I don't understand because I get it in paper, it's a cheap deck, pretty easy to play, but you're playing on Moto, come on, bro. Like, play something actually fun. Like, there's so much Burn. Like, I get, like, a couple people that actually like the deck, but I feel like I play against Burn a minimum of every league. Every league I play against, I feel like I play against 1 Hogak, 1 Burn, 1 Hogak, 1 Burn, 1 Phoenix deck, either mono red or is it most times both. Like, that feels like most of my matches right there in a Junt. Like, you throw in Tron and you have like 6 decks that you probably gonna play against mostly. It's kind of frustrating. And then your occasional Soul Herd or random comp. Of course, other people play other stuff, but like it feels like those are the predominant decks on Moto right now. Which I don't really understand because like, play something fun. If you're not prepping for okay. So this hand is kind of cool, kind of bad. It's got the mana, it's got Scantrip, it's got Double Bit. I'm just going to keep it. And we're not going to play. So if our opponent plays like Celestial Colony, I'm suspending a Vision. Steam Vent, so this is probably the Phoenix matchup then. I'm just going to cast Serum Visions. Pretty bad, to be honest. Nothing here that I want. Definitely bottoming that. But I think I might top the Serum Visions to look at more cards overall. Obviously, it's not Electro Dominance would be really nice, but with this kind of hand, we're really looking for Asphalt anyways, because we want to get off multiple cards. So does this a cantrip? Sleight of hand, sure. Very unlikely to be the mirror match. Almost guaranteed to be Is It Phoenix. No Manamorphose there from him was interesting. Let's see. Nothing else. Okay. Opponent's passing. We have Flame Slash for Is It Phoenix? Or, for Thinking Yes, which is really good. So let's cast Serum Visions. Draws a Bolt. Now, honestly, at this point, I kind of just really want to. I might just hard cast this Sphinx of Foresight on turn 4. So, bottom. It's not ideal, but I'm going to top it. Not where I want to be at all. But that's magic for you. I'm just going to suspend. Got nothing else to do with my mana. I have no way to cast either of them, so in 4 turns from now, if we're still alive, I'll be happy I did that. And we're passing. I feel like we're about to get Manamorph with Faith Looting right now. Or Faith Looting, Thought Scour, something like that. It just feels like it's coming. Aria Flame. Aria Flame is evil. Cool. That's probably one of the worst things that could have happened for us. Put that down to 3. Makes sense with his slow hand that he had that, though. Just play that tap and pass. Yeah, Arya Flame is definitely a problem. It kills obscenely quickly. Echoing Truth is obviously a good way to deal with it. I gotta find that first. So here comes the cantrips. And yeah, he's probably just gonna chain and get Arya up to 3 to 4 this turn. And finish me off on a turn or 2 with it. So there's that. That's cool. That's real cool. Stop passing. Got Lightning Bolt technically. Represent Force and Negation. If I had Force and Negation, that Arya Flame would not have resolved. Here's Thought Scour. I just assume it's going to hit Double Bird. Nope, 2 mountains. Okay. Let's see. And everybody's favorite, Faithless Looting. Discarding 1 or 2 Phoenixes. Like, Arya Flame is probably going to cost us to smash, to be honest. Arc Light and a Lava Dart. Combat. Brings back a Phoenix. I'm just going to attack. And bolt it. Just to gain 3 life. He'll bring that back next turn, but next turn we'll have a Sphinx's Foresight to block. Hopefully. But yeah, it's rare that we hard cast this card, but still a 4/4 fly. If he didn't have Arya Flame and everything else that had happened, I'd feel really good with the Sphinx. With Arya Flame in play, it's just nauseating. Thank God I can hit creatures. Otherwise, this would be the most nightmarish card ever printed. It's just the most machine gunning thing ever. But let's see here. He's thinking. Okay. I mean, Lava Dart in his graveyard is already a free a free spell. Plus looting. Like, he already has 2 cards in his graveyard he can cast. Like, it's... I don't think we're winning this game at all. So he's going to Surgical Traction my Lightning Bolts. That's pretty cool. Like, at this point, the jig's up. We have Ancestral Vision on suspend. We have Sphinx's Foresight in play. Like, if you can't figure out what the fuck we're playing by now, you might not really... I don't know. But he's Surgical Lightning Bolt, so that's a real cool move. Lightning Bolt exiled. Lightning Bolt exiled. Cool. Oh yeah, and also that triggers Arya Flame, so that's just dope. I'd probably just add Arya Flame this turn, to be honest. Like, even without the Phoenix, he's gonna Arya Flame's gonna hit me for 4, 5, then 6, and 7, maybe 8. Like, that's just insane. Metamorphose will probably seal the deal here. I'm just gonna concede. Should have conceded the Surgical, but I'm not coming back from that. So we want Ley Lines, we want Spell Pierce. Dragon Claw's not that good against this version. It's not mono red. So cutting. Let's definitely just trim on a Lightning Bolt. Let's trim on a Sphinx. And Arcanist will probably just be murdered, but trim on 1. Trim on another Sphinx. Trim on a Sleight of Hand. And let's run it. I don't know what changes I want to make for this main deck right now. Like, you have a pretty strong core here that you can't cut. Like, your 7, and then your 4, and then your 4. Negation has been enough. There's a flex spot, but, like, it's been an overperformer. Like, the original guy that put this deck together, whose name I should find. A lot of respect for him. It's a really powerful, it's really nice, clean list that he put together and then posted a report on. Definitely like it. So credit to him. I'll find his name and put it in the footnotes. The only change again that I made, I think I talked about this in the first video I made, was I cut his Shattering Spree for a Braid. Well, yes, I would like to play first. Yes, I would love to keep this hand. Yes, I would like to play a ley line. And then I would love to shock and play a sleight of hand. And Daddy's looking for footfalls and land. That's land. So, cool. The turn 2 asks for told for ancestral visions, which is cool. He's not holding up spell pierce. Of course, sideboard, he's got force negations normally. Now we just hope and pray that he doesn't have it. Boom, blue, blue, red. And if he has force negation, okay, he's F6. Dope. Target me. Nice. Just nice. Obviously, thinking the ice can be a problem here. Cool. Let's put as for total 1. Draw a Dreadhorde. Alright, so thinking the ice is still a problem. It's a pretty clean answer for my ancestral visions. Or for my footfalls. So I'm actually just going to ancestral for free. Targeting me. See if I can find another way to answer it. Play land. We didn't. We did not find a clean way to answer it, so that's cool. Once it flips, we're fine. Because I'm making footfalls and blah 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 and shenanigans. So with that in mind, I'm going to sleight a hand. Oh, and there's my clean answer. I'm going to flame slash this. And then I'm going to Simian Spirit Guide out a Dreadhorde Arcanist. So cool. Next turn we cast a Footfalls, flashback if assuming my Dreadhorde Arcanist lives. Triple blue, what is he casting? Okay, so Aria Flame. Like, this Aria Flame is bad, but like it still sucks for us, but it's back. This we might be able to erase. Okay, as for told 2. Cast a Footfall. Go to combat. Attack. Flashback a Crashing Footfall. Cast it. And we have lethal on board. Now the question is, do you think he's going to get... I don't think he's going to do 27 with Aria with 5 cards in and Leyline on play, but crazy things happen in this game. That's why it's so frustrating. So we'll see. We shall see. But even, you know, like, I'm not really sure what he can have. Like, if he goes I mean, he can chain Manamorphoses and cantrips, but like he only has 4 more. Yeah, okay. So we had a really, really, really good hand there, and things just really worked out for us. I'm pretty happy with that. I think we just run it back at this point. Leyline obviously is just nice to stop some of the recursive elements. No Leyline, but Footfall with an answer for Thing in the Ice, so snap it off. Snap it off. Opponent rolls a 6, Steam Vents, Shocks, and Serum Visions or Sleight of Hand. Serum Visions. He draws. Show Daddy bottom bottom. Show me bottom bottom. 1 top, 1 bottom. Okay. As foretold is cool. Oh, he's doing something with my draw step here? What is he doing? Is he reading ahead? Okay. Really wish we had a Simian Spirit Guide, but life isn't perfect. I don't need As Foretold. I wouldn't mind a second copy of Footfalls. Next turn, we're just going to play Mountain Pass, Dominance, and a Footfall. If he has a Thing in the Ice, then we could be in trouble. If he goes Thing in the Ice this turn, then of course there's the risk of him flipping it. So I'm not sure if I'm even supposed to Ledger Dominance on his end step or Flame Slash it just right now. Like, he has to have Manamorphose, and he only has 4 cards. He goes draws to 5. It's not guaranteed. I don't think it's very likely that he's going to flip it. So I'm just going to pass. Because I still have yeah, I'm just going to pass. Obviously, a lot can go wrong for us. This Manamorphose could cause a lot of problems. Yeah, they always have Manamorphose, so that sucks. Maybe it's supposed to Flame Slash it then. But we're making him be able to cast 4 spells on turn 3. Okay, well, he has 2 Manamorphoses. He's flipping it. Cool. So that's just not fun. Oh well. We still get the double Footfalls through this Thing in the Ice flip. Sleight of Hand. Just don't have it. And he has it. Okay. So we're definitely taking 7. We're not chump blocking. And I don't think we're trading away double. No Phoenixes on his part is really nice. Still hasn't played a land. So he can still go land Faithless Looting. Which could be bad as fuck for us. We can Electro Dominance into block. I just don't think it's worth the trade. Ugh. And that's what I said I didn't want to happen, was the land looting. Oh, thank God. No Phoenixes. Okay. He's attacking. I'm thinking. I just don't think that we're I don't think we're double blocking it, right? Actually, no. We double block it. He only kills 1. It's a 7-8. Yeah, no, we're snapping this off. Yeah, never mind. I'm an idiot. I was thinking it's an 8-8 and it would trade 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're snapping this double block off. Kills 1, loses his thing. Cool. Cast As Foretold. If he has a Surgical Extraction for Footfalls, that would really suck. Oh, he has Force Negation. Excellent. Okay, I mean, we have the backup As Foretold. We just top deck, so there's that. And he only has 1 card in hand, and we're still hitting him for 4. So cool. Pretty happy with how that played out. I assume he's going to flashback a looting. I don't like that. But we can erase it. There's 1 card in hand, so actually it's not even that bad whatsoever. I wish we had a land, but whatever. You can't even Force Negation me, so it doesn't matter. It just doesn't even matter. And let's just pass with 12 power and play. He's got an Aunt. I'll take 1. I just don't know how Is It Phoenix beats this. And he already used all his nut power on that thing the guy's flipping, so. Looting? Sure, bro. Sure. Dope. Alright, so we're 3-1. After that terrible round 1 against Hogak, which made me want to almost just drop the league and rage quit, so. If we 4-1, I'll upload. If we 3-2, I might still not upload it because that's pretty embarrassing round 1. Punting like a motherfucker and then getting nutted, so We're on the play. We got Electro Dominance. We got Sleight of Hand. We got Serum Vision. I'm going to keep. If we find a Footfall in our top 3 cards with this Serum Vision, then we get to have a turn 2 wave. 2 bunch of 4/4s. So let's see. Serum Visions. Draws us Scalding Tarn. Finds us Cantrip Bolt. We have both of these cards. I'm just going to bottom. Pretty ideal. Theoretically, we have a Force if we need it, but Shelled Off. This is the Mill one, right? We're playing its Mill. This could go badly. This could go really bad. This, I don't know. I've never played against Mill with this deck before, so that's cool. Sleight of Hand. I think it's Force. And Scalding Tarn. Pass and go. Yeah, so we could take an Answer Told there, but counter spells against this deck seems nice. We have Lightning Bolt if he goes for the Crab, which he didn't, obviously, so. Actually, no, I think the Hedron Crab. Is it Hedron Crab 0/4? God, that card might be a 0/4. I'm not going to fetch. Play around that bullshit card. That trap that they play. I don't know if I want to use my... I'm going to hold my Serum Visions for next turn. So I can just hold up Hardcast, Force, and Negations. Thought Scours me. Mills over a Footfall. So my Serum Visions would not matter then. Shocks his Watery Grave. I think this deck also plays mainboard Surgicals. It definitely plays mainboard Surgicals, so definitely a problem there. I'm going to fetch on his end step. If he can't use the... I don't think he can use the trap until the fetch is resolved. So, get this. Go to my turn. And if he wants to trap me, that's the Archive Trap. I get to hard cast a Force on it. Mission briefing? Sure. He can't flashback Archive Trap with that, bro. Because Force Negation exile it. Hits Thought Scour. Well, so you can Thought Scour, that's it. I'm fine with getting Thought Scoured. It's a Lightning Bolt and a Spire Bluff. Cool. Go to my turn. Draw Electro Dominance. Cast Serum Visions. Sphinx of Foresight. Take a... Oh, yeah. Put that on the bottom. Put that on the bottom. And shock. And pass. This is an interesting matchup. Force Negation seems really important to me. Hedron Crab. Okay, so it is a 0/2. So it is Lightning Boltable. Mills me 10. And he didn't play a land first. That's weird. I want a hardcast Force Negation on this. And because if he would have played the lane right away, I think. If he had it. To not be a moron. Yeah. I don't really have anything else going on, so hard cast that, play that, and pass. Do I have anything on my sideboard for this matchup other than Spell Pierce? Okay. That sucks. Okay. Mills 3. That sucks a lot. Okay. We can answer both of those next turn, though. Ask for total scoring turn. Okay, literally a bunch of fluff at least. And a glimpse. And this is 20 cards, right? Keep. Sphinx trigger. Put that on the bottom. We'll draw Flame Slash. I'm going to sack this Islet. That's actually tempting. You can combat. Attack him for 4. Definitely Flame Slashing a crab. And I think we're probably Ancestral Visioning. It sucks to draw 3 in this matchup, honestly, but well, he's casting his own Ancestral. We both have Ancestral Recall, so that's cool. This card has to get, if we can find a Force Negation. Wait, do I have forces left? 1, 2. Yes. So I'm looking for force on a blue card. That's a force on a blue card. If I get to he should fetch right now. If he's smart. Because otherwise I can respond to the fetch and bolt his crab. And he won't get the mill. Sphinx trigger. Top. Combat. Swing for 4. And pass. Okay. I could use this to kill it, but I want to play around as much as I can, aka his own force and negation. So bolt it. He gets a Watery Grave tapped, so he's not even using his hideaway right now. Cast Visions of Beyond, which is probably going to seal our deal, to be honest. Him drawing another huge amount like that will probably cost us the game. Let's see, though. Field of Ruin could force us to fetch for his first trap. Red. What? Screw it. I want to hit him. I'm angry. That's our dominance. Remand. That is tilting. That is so tilting. Wait, hold on. Puts him to 5. And we can dominate. If we put him to 5, and then go Electro Dominance for 2, casting a Bolt, that's 5. Put on top. Combat, attack for 4. So Remand is obviously something we need to play around. So let's pass, and hopefully see if he taps his mana anywhere. Nope, not there. Like, we still have 15 cards in our library, so until we're facing mill lethal, I don't think we go for it. Ghost Quarter, sure. I think we do Surge off Ghost Quarter. If we get Ghost Quarter, I'm just going to cast Mission Briefing. That's fine. Chooses Visions of Beyond. I'm going to respond to this one, I think. Red, red, blue, blue, blue. Let your dominance you for 2. He has Remand. Visions resolves. I mean, he's using... Okay. He has an obscene amount of cards in his hand, but we're not dead. And we have multiple ways to burn him. Sphinx trigger. Bottom. Combat. Put you to 1. Bolt you. Remand? Sure. Bolt you? Okay. Cool. So we won the game against Mill there. That's nice. Oh man, this is tough. Against Mill. Oh, do they play that artifact still? Blue, black, Mill, modern, 2019. Oh, they sometimes, what is that artifact called? This is super outdated. This is an updated list, but it's not good at all. Not when my opponent's playing. But I don't see the art. Okay. I don't know if they do or not. To be completely honest. So I'm gonna bring Spell Pierce. I'm gonna bring Pillage. And I think that's it. I'm going to leave my creature removals for Heater and Crab. I'm gonna leave Echoing Truth because I just don't know what kind of bullshit they'll have. Sphinx attacking is really kind of nice there. Cut that, and do I just run a 61 card deck and say fuck it? I'm just run a 61 cards and say fuck it. Fuck you, Mill. Fuck you, Mill. Okay. Alright. This hand's pretty bad, but it has cantrip. If we find... I'm just gonna keep it. We're on the draw, and if we find a Footfall, we have it turn 2. Hedron and Crab sucks. It's pretty good. That's trash. I'm just gonna not fetch if I can. Seriously, deck. Seriously. My top 3 cards were more lands, like... I mean, that's supposed to be a mulligan, but like we had that, and we had 3 cards and a cantrip. This land cantrips. Let's see. Gets a swamp, and I feel like we're just getting glimpsed. Yep. There's all the good cards. Seriously. I think we're gonna run over this game. Like we're flooding so hard. Yeah. Cool. Let's make the footfall right there. All right, whatever. Yeah. 61 cards is a mistake. Let's not be stupid here. Alright. This hand is pretty reasonable. We have the force negation, but our only blue card right now. We cannot afford a pitch, so that's cool. Okay, running Inquisitioned. Probably takes my ass for told. Opponent agrees. Let's just draw out your dominance and shove it in his ass. Okay. They don't always play hand disruption, and I'm not going to play around it. He's got no Hedron Crab, so that's cool. No turn 2 Glimpse. Just play this and pass. Yeah, the fetches are just a liability. Like, that's something we want to play as late as possible. Play around Archive Trap as much as we can. So yeah, we have 2 force negations. We're just going to cast those on any big mill spell that we can. Thought Scour is not a big mill spell. Hits a Dreadhorde Arcanist and a Scalding Tarn. Thought Scour hits a Lightning Bolt and a Dreadhorde Arcanist. Like, force negations don't go after that. It goes after the mill spells like Glimpse and blah blah blah. He's gonna probably shock. Nope. No, he's got nothing here. Okay. Let's cast Serum Visions. I'm gonna Spell Pierce it. I'm just gonna let that happen. It's a weird decision to Spell Pierce that, I feel like, but like, let me see. Got a mission briefing. What? I okay? Like, I have nothing to protect, so. Yeah, he's mission briefing. I okay, so let's let that happen. Takes a footfall. That's interesting. Okay, like, Ghost Quarter sucks now. It's actually a strip mine. But opponent doesn't have to know that. 2 lands get milled off the top. Thank you, opponent. I'm going to counter this one. Protect my last footfall. I'm just going to play that because these Ghost Cores could be devastating if he wants them to be. Yeah, him taking that Ask for Told really fucking sucks. Like, we're just sitting here with our dicks in our hand. But he hasn't resolved any major mill spell, so that's nice. Obviously, it goes towards me. We will not search because we know we fail to find anyways. Come on, Electro Dominance or Nasfertold. Okay. That's a good draw. Still, obviously, just gonna pass. He's got a mission briefing, sure. And once he casts Thought Scour, and yeah. So with that on this stack, we're gonna Electro Dominance. Yeah. I don't like Ghost Quarter in that deck. I mean, it's kind of cool, but like, I think Field Room is just where you want to be because it actually forces your opponent. Maybe you play like one, but like. Alright. So we got our Rhinos. And we have a negate in hand. Where did he mill? Alright, so he's milled all of our Arcanists. He milled, I don't know, Bolt. Ghost Quarter, my Spire Bluff. Until 4 lands are revealed. Like, we play so few lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only have 8 lands in our deck. This sucks. Like, Archive Traps really fucking suck. But we have to attempt to force this. He's got Remand up, I assume, but like, can't pay for it. Like, Mind Funeral is most likely going to be devastating. Yeah, it milled 23 cards. And if he has an Archive Trap, he wins. Visions Beyond, looking for Archive Trap. Oh, it's only 13. Okay, so we're not dead. I thought it was 15. Alright, opponent's at 9. Cool. Alright, so we lost a mill. That's cool. Yeah. So that's the second lead we play with the deck. Yeah, we definitely played loose. Let's open the one chest that we won. We punched game 1. I feel like we got pretty unlucky there against Mill. Commander card, care less. Yeah. But this is the deck. Overall, though, I like the deck. Still don't know if what I want to change. Obviously, Mill's not a real deck to worry about ever. Also, Mill is ballsy as fuck to play right now. Like, your Hogak matchup has got to just be so fucking bad, but whatever. Although, again, it doesn't take much to mill them out when they mill themselves so much. As long as you can survive the onslaught like everybody else. But yeah. That's pretty much everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you can, throw any likes, subscriptions. It would be nice my way. Feel free to comment, especially if you know me. Just, call me a bitch, piece of shit, all that kind of usual stuff in the comments. I highly doubt anybody's actually going to watch this to the end. This is, again, I like doing this just for me. But yeah, feel free to talk shit about me if you got it this far. Thank you so much.